Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. So this is our video about we're doing this video about an indicator that is commonly used by most traders, but today we want to see how you can utilize this indicator to get some good opportunities on the market. We are going to use three currencies as examples. We are using a gold USD, we are going to use a GBP USD, and you'll use GBP AUD as our examples here to try and see how you use the RSI, which is the relative strength index. So for beginners, what is RSI? RSI is an indicator that will show you the strength of an index, the strength of a currency. So relative strength index, it measures the strength of a currency which is totally different from the chart. The chart will show you where the price is moving and where the market structure is at that right time, but the strength index will show you the strength of the currency. In simple terms, the price can be moving up, but the number of lots that are being purchased or sold are decreasing, which will mean the price might spike up, but the lots are few, which means the chart will show you that the price is going up, but the relative strength index will show you the true strength of that index that is going down. So that normally creates a very good opportunity for anyone who is doing technical analysis to understand where to have an edge over the market. So this will help you get those opportunities to enter a trade with your technicals plus the indicator. Remember, the indicator alone doesn't give you any entry signal. The indicator alone will never give you an entry signal. You have to combine your indicator and your technical analysis. It doesn't have to be that the RSI has indicated a sell and I'm selling. No. You have to wait for that RSI to show you that the strength is decreasing, and from your technical analysis right there, you will start to open positions on any currency. So these are the examples we have right here. The recent examples are on GBP AUD. So if you look right here, we are using the 1 hour chart. So we are going to take this example right here, and we'll take this example right here, these two examples. So what do we see in these two examples? Let's analyze this. So if you look here, let me try to rewind the market till right there. If you look, for example, this was the market at this exact time. The market seemed to be moving in a downward trend, but if you go into your technical analysis, we had a strong support right here. So the market came back to the support, and we saw a 1 hour candle that closed exactly from the support, pushing to the upward side. Now, what do you do in this case? You open your RSI, and then you look, combining your technical analysis and your indicator, you try to figure out where the market is going to be. Let's just refresh a little bit there. Coming. Okay. So depending on your technical analysis and your indicator, this will help you figure out where the market is going. Now if you look down here, let me try to expand here on the RSI. If you look down here, you can see that the RSI is indicating that the currency is gaining some strength. Where? At exactly this candle. So let me label here. If you look at this candle, it closed right here. it closed right there. Now this 1 hour candle closed when the RSI is right there, and this was a clear indication that the strength is increasing within the currency. You can see right there that this trend to the downward side was losing strength, and at this 1 hour candle the RSI was indicating a move to the upward side with a lot of strength. Now this doesn't mean open the position to the buy side. This simply means go to the chart and look at your analysis. If your technicals align, if you have a support that you're basing on to open a position to the buy side, this is a good time to enter this trade. And if you look properly, this entry was very good and spot on, because after that we saw a little bit of a range, and the following day early in the morning GBP AUD was straight to the upward side, and this was a good opportunity and it created a very good move. Let's see here. There was a move of 100 pips to the upward side for the entire following day, and still the following day there was another move of around 70-80 pips, and again the following day there was a move around 60-70 pips. So this was a good start of this entire trend, which was around 200 pips. Now let's look at another example right here. We are looking at after all this move to the upward side, after all that move to the upward side, we could see right there, after this move to the upward side, we could see that the RSI was indicating a decline of strength in the currency GBP AUD, and the chart right here was still showing that we have a little bit of push to the upward side. Now how does our technicals look like in this case? If you look at the previous support that was broken, the price came back to the support zone and rejected, creating a new resistance. Now right here where the price created a resistance would be an indicator that you need to open a sell position on GBP AUD, and if you look down on the RSI, it was a clear oversell on the RSI. So this combination of technical and indicator is a very good opportunity you'll always find with the RSI. So if you're trading in the 1 hour chart, you'll get very good and very clear opportunities, or good and very clear signals that the market is moving in a new direction. So you'll always capitalize on that and try to make the most of it. And from there you can see that from here the market moved back to the zone where it started from, and creating a very good opportunity with the retest right there, and then a move down to the bottom demand or support zone, which moved a very good let's see 120 to 130 pips with a risk of something like 50 to 60. So it was a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and then it created more and more opportunities to the downward side, which was very good entries right there. So those two examples on the RSI were there on GBP AUD, and in the recent days we had nothing on the RSI on this currency. So if we look at another example right here, let's look at this. GBP USD had the same RSI opportunity right here on a second and third, on a 3rd and 4th of August. It had a very good opportunity from the RSI and your indicators. Now, how do you go about this? First, you are looking at your previous supports. Price came back to the previous supports, and then you could see price changing the direction and the RSI indicating strength coming back to the price, which led into something like 50 to 70 pips right there on a GBP USD. And previously on 7th and 8th, from 7th to 8th, you could see price going to equal highs, but the RSI was showing a decline in strength, which led to the following day break to the downward side that created a very good move that was around 70 pips after the confirmation, or around 50 pips after the confirmation. This entry had a small risk of something like 20 to 30 pips, but a gain of something like 60 pips. So it was a 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So this was another opportunity that was created from RSI during the previous week. So that was a good entry right there. So RSI will not work on a daily basis, but if you're trading in the 1 hour time frame, at least you will get 1 or 2 opportunities within a week from the RSI, but you have to monitor that on a daily basis before the market opens and after the market closes, so that you don't miss out on any entries. And quick, before we close this video, let's look at gold here, if we have any RSI examples. But for gold, remember, in the 1 hour chart, it's easier to see such confirmations on gold if you go down to the smaller time frames, which is like 15 minutes or 5 or 30 minutes, which I don't normally advise to do on gold. It's always good to do the analysis in a bigger time frames, so that you have a lot of data points and you don't be faked out with smaller time frames on such volatile currencies or commodities. So we'll keep the analysis on currencies like GBP and USD, which will not always fake confirmations or fake entries and such sort of things. So thanks for watching, guys. This was a video about how to use opportunity of a relative strength index to your advantage. Thanks for watching and keep it up.